Welcome back to Piece of Chaos. After a really quick 8-month hiatus, Piece of Chaos is back. It's amazing how fast 8 months flies by. Welcome back. Thanks for joining. This is a ridiculous episode. I brought together my cousins, Jared, Justin, and Jaden, as well as my son, Tobias, here in the studio with me to talk about Spider-Man. After the most recent movie, I had a chance to listen to their podcast, the Epscast, where they got deep into Spider-Man. And I just realized we all love Spider-Man, and we all probably know too much about Spider-Man, and it'd be really fun to catch up and talk about it like we were, kind of walking out of the theater after the first time seeing it, except now we've all seen it twice. And, it's ridiculous. Family fun. Enjoy.
The Spidey Poppy.
Oh, good call.
Nice.
Good call.
Yeah.
Just for this.
Does it taste like spiders?
Yeah, dude, it tastes like shit.
It tastes awful, bro. Poppies are terrible, bro.
No, I love it.
I'm sorry.
30 calories.
I'm sorry, I don't offend people who drink poppy. Sorry.
Yeah, there we go, T. Get him.
Fair enough.
Get his ass.
I don't either. I would beat my ass if I were you, too.
I'm a La Croix all day. I actually, Tito, we should grab some, we got Bureau in honor of the
Oh, sweet.
very clever product placement
That was awesome.
Yeah.
in the recent Spider-Man. Like, it was next to like Lysol wipes. It made no sense.
Yeah.
They could
No
have
sense at all.
they could have at least put it on a shelf where it made sense, like with other drinks.
Yep.
They could have even had a better
Like the
display of
party
drinks.
scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had a whole party scene in the apartment.
They had a poppy in the party scene, too.
It sucks donkey balls, but yeah.
Summit Flex.
I'm not going to lie to you. This one's unbelievable.
closer.
Oh, interesting. It
I
sucks.
promise.
Terrible. Yeah,
Have you tried it?
I've tried a lot of flavors of Poppy.
I know. This one's different.
Okay.
Different.
It's built
Trust.
different.
Is it
Okay.
is it Spider-Man Cola?
It's mixed berry, which I'm normally not a fan of either. It's made from the sweat straight from Tom Holland's sack.
All right.
Shit. Damn.
All right, this is
Try that one.
I might have to edit. This is going to be fun.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. How are we, like, what's the deal here? Because I don't want it to be not on brand. So you say the word, man.
Yeah, it's fine. I was like, well, it's going to be what it's going to be. But this is the first episode back after a hiatus because I haven't put one out since the end of 2025.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so we got to fill this full of class, huh?
it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. But I told T, he was like, "What can we just like joke?" I'm like, "Well, of course." But like, I would like to have a conversation about Spider-Man because
For sure.
it's.
Well,
you
yeah,
guys,
it's definitely serious.
the passion about it was unbelievable. Like listening to your guys' podcast and the deep knowledge. Like I thought I had pretty good Spider-Man specifically knowledge, but I realize in the context of the MCU, I don't have that deep at all. And all of the like the touch points and interconnections and the history and the Punisher and all that stuff and just listening to your guys' take on it was really interesting. I was like, oh man, there's so much backstory. And what I wanted to lead with was the idea that knowing a lot about something actually ruins it.
Yeah.
Like
in some ways.
whenever I go see a band,
Yes.
I can't not hear the mistakes. Like I can't enjoy it. I can't watch karaoke. It makes me crazy if people can't sing. Like it's not enjoyable.
Yep.
And I realize it's me. It's like they seem to be having a great time. Like everybody seems to enjoy it. And I'm wondering if like Spider-Man knowledge, and to Tobias's point, like I forgot kind of the last movie, so I went in completely like no expectations, and I loved it out of the gate. But like Jared was like, he's like, let's just touch on the negatives first, and he's talked for like a half hour about all these negatives. I'm like, you didn't like the movie at all. He's like, oh no, it was great.
Yeah. I did.
I think you are definitely hitting hitting on the point of like the more you know, almost the worse it.
Oh
turns
yeah,
out.
Justin.
Because I'm so bad, man. I'm so bad at going on Twitter or X and like scanning for leaks.
Oh, really?
And watching every single leak that comes out or every single theory that comes out. Like I want to know it all. And it destroys it. I did it with No Way Home. It destroyed it for me. Like I knew everything that was going to happen. I kind of slowed down and didn't do it as much with this one. I watched the trailers and all that, but there were still a few things that I knew kind of going into
Yeah, bro.
it.
It's not even that you're bad at it. It's that you're good at it. You do it so much and all the time.
Yeah.
And you do it with
But I still love this movie regardless.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I have a lot of different like takes since that podcast was recorded.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so
Yeah,
this is a fresh perspective.
Uh-oh, Jimmy Crockett.
Fresh slate.
Yeah, I want to hear it. I think a couple of the things that stuck out of the conversation and things that were interesting to me was how after I watched it, days and days still to now, my perspective of it has shifted.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of it is like I'm realizing is like nostalgic old man shit. What's happening to Peter Parker is like you realize that the last 3 series we've watched the same basic storyline, which is him get to this point. He's finally getting old.
I'm getting old.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like, oh man, like that's like I can't. They can make these until he's 100 years old, as far as I'm concerned now. Like let's just follow Spider-Man forever now.
Till you're 90.
Yep.
Yeah, getting Deadpool.
He signed on to another 3 or 2.
A trilogy including Brand New Day. So 2 more.
Till you're 90.
Yeah.
Could that include Secret Wars?
No.
No, those are separate.
Yeah.
2 Avengers movies usually is what it is, but he's probably not in Doomsday, so it's probably just Secret Wars.
Do you think they shot anything already
For Secret Wars?
for the next Spider-Man movie? Like as I was watching, I was like, if they know the story, why not just shoot it all at once? Like to pull it all back together, but would be tough unless they're done with this era of the story and we're going to jump in time,
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they've wrapped, or I think they have wrapped on Doomsday. I think at least filming. But like they did like Infinity War and Endgame back to back, and that caused like issues with like stuff getting leaked. So I don't know if they do that again.
Interesting.
But either way, I mean, with Spider-Man, because it's not like he's not confirmed to be in Doomsday, which is the next thing to come out in December. I just don't know, like we're so in the dark about what he's gonna do next, to be honest. Because there's not even like a cast confirmation on anybody in Secret Wars. Like we have just no idea what's happening.
It's gonna be Doomsday, and then I forget if they said Ghost Rider and all that is next year. I think it is Ghost Rider and the other one, the Black Panther 3 or whatever. And then Secret Wars. So we're not going to get another Spider-Man movie for probably another 3 years or 4.
So I'm going to be 20 by the time
unfortunately.
this movie gets out. Great.
Yeah. Yeah.
On the 90th or 20th,
Yeah.
we're going to watch Spider-Man.
But it can only get better. The older he gets, the better it's going to be. So, and I think after Secret Wars, it's going to be somewhat of a reboot anyway. I think it's going to focus more on the X-Men that they're going to introduce, and Spider-Man's probably going to be like that one that sticks around. Not one, but there's going to be probably some of the Thunderbolts, and Yelena will show up or something.
I love her.
They'll be around, but I do too. But I think Spider-Man will be like the Iron Man of the next, like, the next generation of the MCU after the reboot. Just because they're not going to get rid of him and do another person. I don't think they would end him on Brand New Day. I think it's meant to be a trilogy, and the last one in his trilogy would probably be introducing Miles, and then that'll be a thing.
See, that's what I was kind of thinking of. Like, him signing on to these 3 does not mean that like he won't do any after that, right?
Yeah,
not necessarily.
Because I'm trying to think like what transpired between Tobey and then Andrew, and then Andrew and then Tom. Like what like ended their shit?
More money.
It was just like, hey, we're finished with you.
Yeah, it was more money, I think.
Tobey's Spider-Man 4 was being made, and they announced it. Like the logo for Spider-Man 4 is out there. It's just like a 4. So like Tobey's was supposed to happen, but it got scrapped because of all the merger stuff that was going on with Columbia and Sony at the time. And then Andrew, long story short, like didn't show up to like a Sony meeting, and Sony got like pissed at him, and he was like,
no,
what the heck? And then he was like, nah, I'm good then. Yeah, and then he was like, nah, I'm good. And there's probably more to that, but like that's like the running, like Sony like disrespected him and was just like, like if you don't show up to this meeting, then you're done type thing. And he didn't take it well. At least
and then
that's
he just can't. And then he came back for No Way Home.
Yeah, well, that was after the Disney merger. So a lot of the people that he had to deal with Sony, he dealt more with like Kevin Feige and stuff like that when he came back for No Way Home. And it was a long time. He grew up like a lot since then, so he probably wasn't really worried about petty nonsense.
I wonder if he was ever pissed at himself for that.
Probably.
Occurring. Like, why did I not just go to that damn meeting? Like,
they also didn't do that well either.
Slinging webs, dude.
The Amazing Spider-Man movies. I mean, they didn't do that bad when came out, but nobody really liked Andrew after Tobey, especially at the time until No Way Home came out.
I mean, we rewatched it, and I don't mind Andrew as Spider-Man. It's just not my favorite.
The movie's a little slow. Like I was starting to fall asleep.
Well, that's because you're old.
Well, true, but like it just wasn't
like no shot.
It's hard to watch them a little bit after this one, I think.
Yeah.
Even the second one?
Yeah, the second one's tough. Amazing Spider-Man 2 is a lot of highs. Like, I just rewatched them 2 days ago. Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2.
So that's Andrew 2, you mean?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Andrew 1 and 2. The first one was a slog fest for like an hour. It takes him like an hour to even get like his suit, like his normal, and do Spider-Man stuff, and it's all boring shit. And then the second one has, sorry, we're like all over the place already, but like the second one, and I love talking about it, so I love talking about this. But the second one has like so much of the highest like highs of Spider-Man, like that. I was saying to Delilah when we were watching it, it was like when we watched that first like 15 minutes, because it's been a while since I've watched it, of the Amazing Spider-Man 2. That might be my favorite like 15 minutes of a Spider-Man movie, or definitely up there, like top 3. Like the swing and the fight with the Rhino. Not, he doesn't really fight him, but like the interactions with the Rhino, like it's so Spider-Man-y, and he looks so good like doing it. And it's just like the whole like he's catching like the vials or whatever, and the slow motion shots, like I'm not usually a big fan of those, but like they're like done really, really well. Like that scene, then obviously the Times Square scene, and then the finale with Gwen. But everything else is ass because Harry is terrible.
Yes.
Yeah,
the Electro stuff is so stupid for the most part. And then you got to throw in the stuff with Gwen going off to college, which isn't bad. I'm just saying, like, there's already so much like stuff happening. But then again, and the parent stuff they throw in there too, with the subway system and everything.
I haven't seen it in years. When did that come out? I probably saw it in the theater only.
2014, 20 somewhere in that. Yeah,
it's been a while.
There's so many slow parts in it, in both of his movies, but he has like a ton of highs, which is what's good about those movies. But if I sit down and you're like, would you rather watch this or this? It's rare I'll ever pick like Andrew's movies as a whole.
Yeah.
But if they're like, pick these clips, I'd be like, yeah, show me the first 15 minutes of Amazing Spider-Man 2. Show me the Times Square scene. Show me the lizard fight in Amazing Spider-Man 1 in the high school where he's literally crawling on lizard like a spider. Like,
imagine being called Lizard, man.
Yeah.
So stupid.
I'm the lizard.
I will say the CGI isn't as bad as I thought it'd be. It's just not the best, and I feel like they definitely amped it up in No Way Home. Like, they were like, yeah, we have a lot more budget. Let's not change it too much, but let's make it more realistic this time. Which
with
I
No Way
like.
Home, it was like during quarantine shooting, and they didn't even get
exactly.
the Lizard or Sandman or
Sandboy.
Sandboy.
yeah, like
a lot of
they
mans
got
in this.
like
a lot of
they got,
mans.
like terrible reuses of the old movies for that movie. That's
Yeah.
that's 90% of the stuff that I feel like went wrong in that movie is
Hmm.
that being in quarantine with that movie. I feel like that first half is just so boring, and they cut so much of it too. There was a lot more with like Daredevil, Matt Murdock, and a bunch of other cool stuff that they just cut.
I'm a
and I
really
feel
good
like
lawyer.
yeah, it's just amazing. It's
Nice.
amazing.
Nice.
Subtle reference. If
That's a
anyone
big
gets it.
series, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Or is it just a movie?
Daredevil?
Matt,
Oh,
Matt,
boy.
That's our next
Let's get Jared
Oh,
started.
boy.
Don't.
I'll start oozing.
boy.
It's good?
All
Now,
I'll say,
that might be my favorite Marvel thing actually ever.
Really?
I wouldn't
In
argue
total.
him with that. I was gonna say like of everything, like everything they've ever done, whether it's Disney, MCU, the Raimi Spider-Man movies, the X-Men, everything. Like Daredevil show might be the top or second to like a Spider-Man project. Like that show is phenomenal
Really?
all the way
Bananas,
through.
dude.
Yes,
It's bananas
How-
all the
Yes.
way through.
How much is it? How many seasons are we talking about?
$20. It's 5
5?
seasons.
Shit. Still going or over?
Still going.
It's still, but
Yeah,
the
kind of.
first 3 seasons were Netflix seasons. They're the longer. They're like what 13, 14 episodes or something. But then
Okay.
Born Again,
it's
which is
14.
like the continued. They call it a revival, but it's just a continuation that started 2 years ago. It's just newer. That's only like 8 episodes
Okay.
each, like Disney Plus. So it does it, but there's not, and I think these guys would agree because I told them to watch it. Like there's not a single, like every part of that like journey in that show is now there's slow parts, but like you enjoy to me at least, you enjoy the slow parts because everyone is like grade A acting. Even like the side characters you care about, like the side characters you care about, the villains, they don't change too much, but the way that they use the villains in that show are just phenomenal. The writing, the camera work, the fight scenes are some of the best fight scenes in Marvel, period.
All right,
So-
we need to watch
Period.
it. We've been looking
Yeah.
we've been looking for a new show, so maybe we'll give that
Yeah.
a shot.
Dude,
Yep.
Terrific.
I've never felt the blood swell up faster for me, like something media-wise ever.
Yep.
It's bananas, dude.
All right.
A lot of great moments in
It's
there,
great.
for sure.
That's a good endorsement.
Anyways, brand new day, huh?
All right, yeah.
Matt, sorry,
Every week.
we're like derailing your
We,
structure.
including us
Me.
too. It's really
Me, I'm
It's really just Jared
derailing
talking
your
here.
structure.
No, it's all good.
Sorry.
There is no structure. So I just wanted to see like what changed from the first time you heard it or first time you saw it to now, and how many times have you seen it?
Go ahead, Jared.
Let's start with how many times have you seen it? Because I've seen it twice.
Same.
I've seen it twice. Yeah,
I've also seen it
I
twice.
think the premiere and then
Wow, Jaden
One more
hasn't seen
time.
it? Wow.
I've seen it twice.
no, yeah, Jaden's seen it. I think we've all but I mean a lot. Like the one biggest thing like that I don't want to forget to talk about is a scene that I didn't talk about when we did our podcast, and I can't believe it because when I watched it, I teared up a little bit, and then the second time I watched it, I teared up a little bit, and I see it around on Twitter, and it like hits me. It's the scene at the end where the little kid's on the dude's shoulder, and he like goes like this
Yeah.
to Tom, and like when I'm watching that, like it's corny as shit, but like I see like myself like in that, like it's
Oh.
it hits me because like Spider-Man's always been like my thing. Like Spider-Man, like there's pictures of me as like a fucking
Yeah,
2-year-old. Sorry, cursing, but a 2-year-old.
Please.
In like a Spider-Man costume and like I mean everyone knows like it's been my thing, and I think this movie like captured, because for a while with Tom's movies I didn't feel there were moments like that where it was like Spider-Man is like the man of the city, which is what he is supposed to be, as you know, Matt, because like you watched the old show and all the comics and stuff, and they never gave that to him ever. In Homecoming, he's a nobody to most people. In Far From Home, he's not even in New York, so no one really, they know him as the Night Monkey when he's in that black like suit, but that's it. And then No Way Home, yeah, right. No Way Home, like no one really only acknowledges him because he gets his identity like leaked. You know what I mean? So like what they did with Brand New Day of making Spider-Man, like you felt the presence of him, like being the person that gets the key to the city, like the main hero of New York. Like, that scene with him and the kid is just, and just the acting, it's so simple, it's so stupid, but like the acting just, even from like the kid and then Tom, like how he looked back at him, like, oh my God, like that alone, like when I think about that scene being in that movie, it's great. But other than that, it's just when I saw a lot of the fight scenes and the color and just like how they were able to grab like a comic book and like put it onto screen.
Yeah.
And I remember when they announced Tom Holland as Spider-Man for Civil War and they did that little preview in the trailer where he takes the shield. I thought that was like from comic to screen.
Mm-hmm.
But this is like really like color wise, suit wise, you can see the ripples in the suit. Like it's not the nonsense tech stuff. There's still tech in it, but not the way that it was. Even like the big like silver web shooters, like just the way it looks. So like I tried to change my mind to think of it more of like as a Spider-Man movie and what I look for. Like I love Spider-Man. Let's look at it that way. There's so much good in it that it's hard for me to be like, 8.8 or whatever. Like it's a 9.5, like it's a 9.4, like whatever. Like that's what it is. The downsides that I talked about, I don't think they really changed. We'll get to that later, but like, just a couple things of good that over time and like the clips I see online and I keep seeing, but it's a movie for the people, but it's also just like a good movie and respectful representation of what he's supposed to be and what he's supposed to look like. Yeah. And I just, so that's the long version, I guess.
in soaking it in since then, what about you, Jay?
Jay as in me or Justin?
Jaden.
So I came out of it like, well, first of all, before it came out, I was just so confident that it was going to be one of or the best Spider-Man movie we've gotten, and I fully stand on that at this point. Like I just saw it again, and my only thing when I came out of it was that it kind of felt like it was a Jean Grey movie by the end of it. But then I just saw it again, and I realized that like her backstory is only like 5 minutes. Like they do that one flashback with her and her sister, and that's kind of it.
Yeah.
And so then I was like, oh, wow, that's kind of nothing actually at all. So in reality, I don't have any gripes with it. Just like constantly, I was like, man, I hope this second watch, I'm not like bored or anything. And it's just like, just constantly, I was still just amazed by everything, the acting, the writing, the script, the lighting. Like that end shot with him on that beam at the end when he's looking at the sky is one of the most gorgeous things I've seen in a superhero
and the
movie
music
ever.
Yeah. The score.
Yeah. And then they cut to the credits and they just show the shots of New York like that.
Yeah.
It's just so cool. And we just haven't ever gotten anything like that before. And just the emotional beats, like maybe No Way Home's stronger because Aunt May dies and it's just a little bit more emotional, but like there's still so many emotional bits in this movie that aren't like, they don't come off cheap or like interrupted with any like stupid humor. I just feel like whether it's with him and Punisher or him and Jean Grey at the end when they're talking about like, hey, you have me, like you don't have to do this alone. Like, there's just so many great bits in this movie that I feel like if you're putting aside personal favorites, which I get is very hard, I just don't think that there's another better Spider-Man movie as a whole than this. I really don't think there is, to be honest, top to bottom.
Yeah, I thought it was really neat that we basically accept that Tom Holland, Peter Parker, is real.
Yeah.
Like, we're just going to take for granted Spider-Man exists. The whole movie didn't feel like a comic book of display of like CGI and magic as much as it was like, this is what it would be like if Spider-Man was real.
Right.
Like a real person. He's able to do all this stuff. I was never distracted by CGI except for a couple of movements look weird from a physics standpoint. Like when he lands real hard on stuff.
Yeah.
It's weird how that always is.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, T.
One of the things in that movie, and like the very beginning, especially like the shots of him just like on the building, like I don't know what it was. It's probably just my dumb brain, but I was instantly thinking like, this is the weirdest like AI slop ever. Like it just looked very non-realistic. Like it was very like colorful and like very like bright, and it just like the shots of him like on top of the building looked very weird to me.
See, I thought they looked really real, like really, like
That's what I
like
thought.
like
Just
so
like
so well shot. Plus, we saw it on a big screen.
Yeah, just like seeing it up close just looked very weird.
It looked like somebody
my
was
opinion.
filming him with their
Super weird.
phone. Like that's the perspective I felt like.
Yeah, when we saw it, at least my opinion, I talked to Delilah about it. I didn't talk to Jane about it though, but the screen looked bad. But when I saw it the second time at another theater, it looked like so much better. So it could have been that, but
The one where he like, it's like right in the beginning when he flips his phone down after looking at the video that Ned posted, and he comes sliding down like the side of the tower, and you can see his reflection in the glass.
Yeah.
And then he launches himself. I feel like that's peak.
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, that looks so good.
I loved when they went inside the helmet,
Was
inside the mask.
Oh yeah.
Was it weird that I got flashbacks to Spider-Verse, the first movie, when Miles he's like on the glass building and he like jumps off? It kind of gave me flashbacks.
No, the scene where he catches MJ in this one, or does when she falls off the building when it's Jean, and then he gets her with the web, and it's like a sideways.
Yeah.
The way that he is in that, he reminded me of that
Very
shot
Miles, yeah.
too. But I think with what you were saying, T, about the way it looked in those scenes, I think they had a hard time deciding, because the background's like really gray in a lot of like scenes.
Yeah.
And you can tell that they changed that multiple times. If you watch the first trailer, it was bright. Then the second one, it was gray. And I think we're just not used to his movies looking that way. Because Tom Holland movies, the first three, to me, I just think like bright orange or red. Like that's like my color scheme that I like place to his movies. So I think it's just sometimes like when you look at this new one, it just looks grittier, which is what I wanted, which looks great. And he hasn't had a suit this colorful ever.
I was like, it threw me. I guess that's why it threw me off, just like seeing how bright
his suit was bright.
Yeah, because like we're so used to his suit being like more of like a darker red and like
it's like felt. It's like a
it's like more like bright blue and like atomic blue on like the ends, and it was just like
the homemade.
That's impressive for homemade that he is just able to remember that from his suit. Like
So what do you two, Matt and Tobias, what do y'all rate it?
I mean, it's up there. It's very rare that I want to go back to the movies like 3 times. Like I could go again easy.
Yeah.
So it's in the pantheon, because it's Spider-Man and I really like Spider-Man. 9.5 probably.
9.5.
Like
okay.
Nice. It's
That's what I said first night. Yeah.
It's just so deep. Like there were so many things that were so well done that don't normally happen in a comic book movie. Like I was thinking about, and I hope they revisit this someday. Like it'd be interesting if they could revisit it maybe with some humor, but like what Jean Grey did to Peter Parker with MJ, like controlling her mind and messing with him for no reason, really, that was other level fucked up. like mind game
And then
to play with the dude. And then they're fun.
One of my gripes.
That dude.
They're
also
friends
on the
again?
street.
In the beginning,
Mhm.
I honestly thought in the beginning I
Yeah.
was like, this girl's a bitch. But
Yeah,
then,
like that's
Yep.
But then like it's like I kind of understand, but it's also like you were also trying to kill people to get
that was
Yeah.
to
that was
what
That's
you
one of
want.
my gripes.
diabolical writing.
And
Diabolical.
also you were being a bitch to Peter, and I was like, okay.
But I
And
Yeah, I
you
think-
tried to kill people. To
I
get
don't
what
know
you
if
want.
it's like
Yeah.
I can't remember if I realized it during the movie or after. I just don't remember. But like I remember thinking at some point, either maybe immediately after it dawned on me or during, like when he was swinging and MJ was Jean Grey and she wasn't freaking out. I was like, that's weird because she always
Yeah.
freaks out when she swings, right?
Yep.
But
Mhm.
she did such a good job, Zendaya, of playing that role and her
Yeah.
face changing.
just like
It was uncomfortably good.
Ugh.
Like I was like, this is so
And when
weird.
she's falling, you could see when she turned
she's
into MJ from Jean Grey, and she was like, "Holy!"
It's so
just
great.
in the middle of it, which reminded me of Obsession,
Obsession,
Mhm.
yeah.
of just landing in the
Mickey,
middle of a
dude,
terrible
what a-
situation.
Another great
Yeah.
film.
So,
Yeah.
it's up,
That was
it's
one
up
of
there.
my that was one of my gripes. Is the gene stuff. But we'll talk about that. Justin, you didn't did anything
What's your
change
evolution been?
for you?
I don't think like I already gave it like a super high rating, so there wasn't much room for it to move up. I would see the movie multiple times. I've been to the movie theater to see it twice, but I've watched it on my phone through Twitter a couple times.
Twitter's really that it really has that many clips of the movie already.
Somebody, yeah, I mean, people have recorded it and whatever.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
But I don't know. There's one thing that like sticks with me. I feel like the parts where I was like getting semi close to like getting emotional in the theater were kind of always taken away by some sort of like humor. I mean, like literally the entire thing except for the Jean Grey and Marissa Tomei like talk.
Yeah,
But like the whole like that is like the only thing that keeps it from a 10 for me. Like I was like on the verge and then like it would get interrupted. And, like I just wanted to like because it felt like such a deep movie. Like from the rip, it felt so deep. And like throughout the entire thing, I was like on the verge and like I said, it'd get interrupted. But besides that, I mean, I was iffy on like Jean Grey being the only villain. And that like completely changed. I feel like she did a great job. I know I was mentioning initially like she wasn't scary. She wasn't scary to me. Like I wasn't nervous and like that's kind of a bullshit take because that was not their point in the entire thing. Like that wasn't the point. She wasn't supposed to be scary. It was supposed to be like another catalyst for Tom to like kind of go through. So
yeah. I mean, she's becoming a hero through her hardship
Also,
and
Dead,
Right.
making a lot of mistakes, like in parallel to him, right? But
didn't you say you think they're gonna redo X-Men or something?
yeah, I mean, this is the kickoff of
They
them taking
are.
over X-Men for sure.
Yeah.
And it would be early in the X-Men
Yep.
lore now too. Presumably she's on the bus going to Xavier or
She's
whatever
probably going to New Jersey.
to the
Yep.
academy or whatever. So that's like
No shade to
super
Jersey.
early, which means eventually we get back. You know, I love Deadpool versus Wolverine. That was so much fun. So like and Spider-Man and Deadpool have history in the comics. So I'm like, I'm up for it. Like that's what I came out of this with. Like initially I know that Claudia was like disappointed because she thought this was the last one. This is going to wrap it up.
Too. I thought it'd be
And I was
the
like,
last
no,
one,
this is
but
all set up.
No, it's all set
Yeah.
up.
And
Yeah. Well,
I'm down for the
It's
setup.
it's also like closing a pretty big
end
chapter.
of
I
an
feel
era.
like in Spider-Man as well. Like he's finally like when you really think about it, like Mysterio completely fucking ruined that kid's life, dude. Like Homecoming
Yeah.
was Homecoming,
Yeah,
and then
it was
like
average.
and then like he revealed his identity, had to do the spell, fucked up the spell. I made everybody forget him. Aunt May died, all because of Mysterio. It's like all that shit happened. So, but his whole trilogy, I feel like was a pretty big story told, and I feel like they ended it pretty well in this one with tying up a lot of the loose ends and him finally being like in a healthy spot being Spider-Man instead of being so like dependent on just being one or the other. Now he can be both, like he said he was going to be at the end
God,
of
that shit
movie.
was so hard when he said, "I'll be both."
Yeah.
Great. And is in this world,
And the eyes black too.
in this world, what other Avengers are left? Now it's the the Thunderbolts is now the new Avengers in
The
that.
Thunderbolts, which are
Timeline.
two, like one like subpar super soldier, and
Yeah.
then the black
Yelena.
the black Winter Soldier,
Sentry.
Sentry, but he's kind of like not active. I'm sure he'll be active in Doomsday, but
He's
then
huge in Doomsday.
then Captain America, new Captain America, who doesn't have powers. The Fantastic Four will be in our universe at some point, and then you have like Thor, kinda, and Steve Rogers is coming back too for whatever reason. But like,
I mean, Doctor Strange.
yeah, but he's not even on planet either. It's like the only defenders we have is Small Potatoes Girl and like a couple of like B-list super soldiers. So it's like,
I saw that
Spice-
movie. I remember liking it, but I didn't see
Oh,
it
yeah.
again.
oh, it's a great movie. It's a wonderful
Thunderbolts.
movie.
Thunderbolts is great.
They're just not very high powered. Is
Yeah,
the
no.
issue.
Yeah.
I think that was my main problem watching it. It was just like they're not as a big, powerful super team as I thought it'd be, but they're still good. Like I think
With
they're
Sentry
badass,
alone,
but other
he's
than
like
that-
one of the strongest people in Marvel.
Yeah.
It's just like he's kind of benched by the end of the movie, so we don't really know where he's going to go from there. I'm
But-
sure he'll be activated, but
In all of comic world, though, Spider-Man is like one of the strongest, smartest, most powerful
Mm-hmm.
characters of all time. So I feel like they're going to just
Definitely.
run with this, right? Like he's got to
I
do the
think-
symbiote. He's got to get through
Yeah.
Yep.
all kinds
That'll
of stuff.
be in Secret Wars.
And if he's going to build
I was disappointed that
Parker-
wasn't in this one.
industries or whatever and go down the like
Yeah.
take on the kind of Tony Stark world. And if Stark is, or I mean, if Robert Downey Jr. is Doctor Doom, is that like a multiverse play, like where basically Tony Stark was an
variant?
extension of Doctor Doom all along? That's why he looked like Robert Downey Jr. Is that what we're gonna do?
It's not confirmed.
Yeah,
but like
we
that
don't
could
know.
be the only there's no world where they bring RDJ in to be Doom and it's not a variant of Iron Man or Tony Stark.
I'm pretty
There's
sure I saw
That'd be
them-
terrible.
I'm pretty sure I saw them confirm that it's not an RDJ variant.
Yeah. It
See,
is
that's
Victor.
terrible.
It is
Is that
Victor
not
Von
terrible?
Doom. But
I don't think it's terrible. I think they obviously know, they understand what they're doing with casting him for the biggest and baddest villain that there is and that they have. I feel like they are doing that for a reason, like with our universe, with our MCU. Like they're doing it because they know that they can do something where he's coming to our planet knowing they had a superhero that looks like him. Like
They might as well have cast him for Kang at that point.
dumb. Just changing his race, you know.
He did it once already. He did it with Tropical Thunder.
I just watched that. That
Great.
movie's
Tropical.
ridiculous.
Tropical.
Wait, no, that's bullshit. That just pissed me off. I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
What?
That's crazy. That they're not using a Tony Stark variant. It's just going to be literally RDJ.
Literally,
he's going to pull
yeah,
up
he's
and they're
gonna
going to be
be
like, oh, that's Tony Stark. And he's like, I've never been that guy ever. That's bullshit.
Well, have you seen the trailer for Doomsday Map?
No, I usually don't watch
Well-
trailers though.
He likes
Okay.
going into stuff blind.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good thing
Good.
to do. You should learn.
I gotta take a note out of that book.
Yeah.
But
Well,
there's a
page out of that
scene
book.
where
Mess with my
presumably
metaphors.
Steve Rogers is like meeting Thor again, and it's like he says like there's no way, and people are speculating like maybe that's Doom without his mask off, playing the friend role before he blows everything up and becomes the villain in the movie, and him being unmasked and him seeing RDJ's face and being like there's no way. But it's cut in a way that they do shit like that all the time in trailers where they
Yeah, but he pulls the hammer and shit. There ain't.
that could be a different scene though on the same ship. I don't know. because they all pull up onto that ship at the same time. He could be with the Fantastic Four coming to our universe.
I hope that at some point there's a way for somebody to like edit it together in the actual order as one giant thing. Like where
Trailer-wise,
just
you mean?
all the movies, all the TV shows, all the
yes,
like just put it into one giant thing. I don't know, it would be like 150 hours long, but like put it in the order that it's supposed to be so you can like figure it out. Like there's so much going on and so many Easter eggs and like detail that, I mean, it's on one hand, I can't go that deep on anything and it's just, I'm never going to know and I'm going to have to live knowing that. Or you could just go down a rabbit hole and sequester yourself away and become a Marvel expert.
So that's what this movie actually did to me. This movie, Brand New Day, and no other movie has done this, but I like got weirdly locked in. I was like, I want to be the biggest nerd, and like kind of like Jared just knows so much shit. Like I go to him right away. I'm like, hey man, like why is this happening, or why, like, is this real? Like what's happening with this? And he always has the answer. So I was like, real. After this one, I went and bought comics.
Oh wow!
Like. And then there's this podcast. It's called Marveling at Marvel's Marvel, which is a terrible name, dumbest name ever.
Too many M's.
But dude, they go over each character.
Oh wow!
In the MCU, some shit that some people I've never Egghead. Who the hell is that guy?
Wow. He was the guy that he slams into the
puppet
brick wall.
master. Like, dude, like all the way back, and they go over one each episode, and they have like hundreds of episodes. Wow. And I've started from episode 1. And like I just listened to the Daredevil one. Like it's just cool as shit. And like it's Brand New Day that kind of did that for me because there was just
they locked into something special for sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
And you know, I can't think of another movie. Like I said, I go in without expectations, but also lower expectations. Like, well, it's a comic book movie. Like, but the last Batman didn't feel like that either. I was like, oh, this is like a detective caper in a world where this nutbag actually exists. Like this is a real person. The way the cops treated him was like, you got to suspend some disbelief, but also you're just like, it just made it so much more real for the first time, this movie. I thought it was really good tone wise and just, it was so fun. It was so fun. I actually, from the trailer, I was like, I wonder, he must be like really depressed. Like that scene where he just falls off the building. I'm like, he's just going to end it all. He's just going to end it. Yeah.
With the flying squirrel fucking looking suit that he has.
Potentially one of my favorite scenes in the movie.
That's my favorite Batman, hands down. That's my favorite Batman movie for sure.
The most latest one?
I agree with that, yeah.
Yep, followed by Dark Knight. But they're both, it's so tough because they're both so good in every way, and I love scores, and I can't even pin that on one or the other because both scores, you have Hans Zimmer with Dark Knight and you have Michael Giacchino with this new one, and they're both so good. So I can't even like say the music is better in another one because they're both so good. The actors are both so good. The writing's both so good. Like, I mean,
it's pretty
Dark
awesome.
Knight has the villain edge, but that's about it.
Blessed with Batman movies, to be honest. Like great directors. I mean, Matt Reeves is fucking beating our ass right now with pushbacks, but I agree. That movie's great too. But the director of this movie, Brand New Day, was gonna actually do Doomsday. Which
the Kang Dynasty.
Oh, he was gonna do Kang, or
yeah.
I thought he was
when it was
Doomsday
I mean, Doomsday is the Kang Dynasty, but he was doing the Kang Dynasty when it was that, and then it changed to the Russo brothers. Yeah, when that fell through.
I don't know. Like, I feel like this movie. I mean, he obviously didn't do the first 3 Tom movies, but I feel like with this one, I feel like it was almost like 50-50. Tom and him both locked in and did like so much progression for that character and how to like.
Well, do you know
completely dive into the character?
Did you see where Tom Holland said that he started Spider-Man coming right off of Odyssey, and like going into this movie, he called, I don't know if he did it, but like he was like, "Hey guys, we got to take this job way more seriously. Like I was just doing, I just made a movie. Like we're making a movie. We're going to like crush it. And they did. I mean, he definitely took it very seriously. It was just really, really impressive. And I'm excited for like, I can't believe how long we're going to have to wait for another one. It's a reason to keep going to the gym, Justin. Like I'm just going to keep my shit together so I can live long enough to play this out.
That was the other thing you were saying, how you don't know, like it'd be cool if they film them all back to back, but like that motherfucker is up to a movie almost a day. I mean, like doing $2 billion movies in the same month and it all being like, he just does shit every single year that are massive. Him and
I will do anything that gets me money.
Crazy. Like she has
Zoe Saldana too.
And she's got
making
Doom or
toast in her pocket, man.
and Dune is coming.
I mean,
like
and Dune
Dune
and they're
is
both
crazy.
in that too.
Yeah.
Tom's in
Crazy.
Dune?
Yeah.
I think it's a small role, but he's still in it.
Yeah. They're crushing it.
I have a question for you though, Matt.
Yeah, what's up?
What was your like growing up? What was your experience with Spider-Man growing up? Like, because it's different than ours. Like, it was
I had to deal with
different era.
I had to deal with those terrible hand-drawn cartoons. Like, so I mean, they're a thing, but like I couldn't tell you the storylines. I just remember the villains. You know, like it's like a flashbulb memory of comic book villains, but I loved it. I watched Spider-Man all the time. There was 3 channels and only 2 shows on at the time, you know, but I remember loving Spider-Man, and it had that like cool 70s theme song.
Spider-Man.
And I remember I definitely had Spider-Man underoos. I also had Superman underoos, and Boba Fett.
This is something that I'm confused about. What is underoos?
Oh, you don't know what underoos are? Underoos were awesome. You guys, they were underwear sets, like a shirt and underpants that looked like superhero costumes. Like it was a whole set. So you got a black.
That's incredible.
A black Superman or a blue Superman with the full Superman emblem, and then the underpants were red with a gold belt. You know, like they were badass. So they were called underoos, and the superhero series was incredible. And then there was like, I remember doing something with Pup-Up with web slingers, because we could go to the toy store and buy like this web shooter ship. But Silly String didn't exist. No, it didn't exist. It was literally a string with a suction cup. Right? So cool. It was like a spring-loaded suction cup, and you would, shoot it, and it was a piece of crap. And Pup-Up was like, this thing's a piece of shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he didn't hold back. He's like, oh, okay.
Throws it right in the garbage.
So doesn't Spider-Man in Civil War, when he lands, doesn't he say underoos?
He calls them underoos, which I was like, that's an interesting joke, because I don't think people know what underoos are. But like, his costume looked like the Spider-Man underoos.
Underoos.
That's hilarious, dude. That's awesome. I never knew that.
Did you have or like shop for comics back then? Like back when they were like...
No, I never did comic books for whatever reason. I don't know. Like, and if I definitely didn't collect in anything. I think it was just proximity. Like there was nobody else collecting them. There was no comic book store nearby. Like it was just not a thing. I think probably at the time, well, I don't know, but like if you look at the way the Simpsons treat comic books, I think that's kind of the era I grew up in, where it's like dorky. Like the guy who owns the comic book store is like, oh, that's in Spider-Man 15.
Worst comic ever.
Yeah, that guy. Like that wasn't it. So I think it was just a 70s, 80s thing. It just didn't come up. So, but I remember the TV show. Also, that terrible live action TV show. But oh my God, I was so jealous of that guy's like utility belt.
Live action one, dude.
His damn belt, man.
Dude,
and the way he would climb, he wasn't even touching the wall.
Yeah.
They're just yanking him up, and he's just going like this.
And you can see someone's hand on a string go like this. Their hand goes in frame just a little bit. Like that. He is his hand like this, but you see another hand go like that was straight.
It was
out.
so bad. It was so bad. So when like the first Tobey Maguire movie came out, it came out in the summer, and I was in North Carolina staying at like a beach house with a bunch of friends, and we all had to drive like 45 minutes back to like the main highway from the beach to go to a movie theater to watch Spider-Man. And
Damn.
we were all blown away. The Tobey one, it was just like, oh my God. Like, cause we were coming from the cartoon to a full movie of Spider-Man and Kirsten Dunst and like the whole like thing. Oh, it's just awesome. Just awesome. So I really like
that
those.
one even has some funny shit. Like, there's that one scene when they pull the trampoline. When he does the flip.
Oh yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
But that's like, go ahead.
His like, go web, fly away web, like that whole thing. Like,
Up and away, web.
yeah, like
Go.
it was so like hokey, you know, like in a cute comic booky way that I loved it. But now these are so legit that it's hard to ignore how, I don't know, fully immersive they are. Like I will go see it when it gets to the IMAX down the street for sure. Again,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I
It
can't
was so good.
remember.
People don't
what
talk
was-
about.
Oh no, sorry. You
Go ahead, T.
Uh,
No, go ahead.
okay, I can't remember what was like my first experience with Spider-Man. I don't remember what the show was called.
you were
Wait.
really scared of the Green Goblin
Well, yeah.
from
Dude's terrifying.
yeah.
As you should be.
Willem Dafoe
I
is
was
frightening.
I was terrified of Willem
He's
Dafoe.
one scary
Like,
bastard.
no, Willem Dafoe as the Goblin, and do you guys know Applejacks the cereal? You remember the Applejack mascot?
Oh my gosh.
Horrifying.
Which one? The
Two of
stick
them.
or the
No, the
or
apple. The apple.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
The guy.
the mascot and like Willem Dafoe
Yeah.
as Green Goblin terrified me, but I think my first experience with Spider-Man was, do you guys know the show from like, what was it? 2000, The Spectacular Spider-Man? Do you guys
Oh,
know
yeah.
that one? I think that was like my first experience watching
the
Spider-Man.
cartoon.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
like I remember binging it all the time.
Oh yeah, that
And
was more like the
Spider-Gwen.
old
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really love the Miles Morales series too. I think that's
I love
incredible.
them.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. The people don't talk enough about like what they did with Green Goblin and Tobey's movies, like with the design of his like suit and the glider, because it really looks nothing like the Goblin in the comics, like at all. Like it's such an like when you think Green Goblin, most people like think of that design now. Like it's what they did with that was awesome.
Of Willem Dafoe?
And like, yeah, his suit. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I've when the first time I saw Spider. Ew, yeah, get that thing out of here.
Horrified me. He looks like a
I
pepper.
was with. He does. I was with Pup Up for the first time I saw Spider-Man, like in theaters in 2001, 2002. And it was one of the days where like I was with them because my mom was at work and they're let's go see Spider-Man. And I had one of the like sticky Tobey Spider-Man that comes in a pack. You throw it at the ceiling and it leaves a mark and people get pissed about it. I had that with me and I kept touching his windows in the car with it in the back. And I could see him like doing like looking in the rear mirror. And then we get in the theater and I'm like, this is the best thing like ever. It was just me and Pup Up. And then the scene comes where the spider, the close up on the spider and it bites his hand.
Yeah.
And I'm like, let's go. We gotta go. I'm scared. And I start like, I'm like, Pup Up, we have to fucking get out of here. And we left. I was scared of it. We went back like I think like a week later or something. But like the
that's so
first
funny.
time I
He's
went
like,
in
I'm
there,
ready now.
the spider. Yeah, like I was only 6 or 5 when I watched it
though.
because it came out in 2001. Yeah, but it's like a really close up shot of that scary ass spider.
It's so funny.
Saying, Pup Up, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
At 6,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
Just the greatest.
I
Mom,
yeah.
you pick me
So
up. I'm scared.
yeah,
That poor guy.
but like
That's so funny. A funny story about Pup Up. I when I was learning to drive and I needed to go take my driver's test, I was staying there and I was like, hey, I think I'm ready to go take my permit test. I think it was my permit test. And he drove me. He was going to drive me to take my permit test. And for whatever reason, I was off school. It was like a holiday. And I was like, oh, let's just go Monday. And he's like, you're sure they're open? I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't they be open? It's Monday. And it was snowing. And we drove all the way out to Norristown to like to the place. And you know how much he hates to drive in any kind of weather.
Yeah.
And we get there and they're closed, of course, because it's a holiday because I was off school. And he's just like, you motherfucker. Like, he's so
sure
funny.
they're open. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I
Unbelievably
had to
awesome.
go back another
Just
day.
trusting you.
Ah,
Just trusting
what a
you
fool.
to know that they're open.
What a fool.
God.
We didn't have the internet
Yeah.
back then. Like,
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah. Like, how the fuck would you know? You know?
I was like, it's Monday. Yeah, of course they're
Yeah,
open.
of course.
Oh my God.
I hate that he's not here because the laughs we would have
Oh, dude.
with the stuff we know now and just the age we are. God, would be
Yeah,
insane.
he was ridiculous.
Nerfed by time for sure.
Man, it's funny. Like I can't picture him watching a Spider-Man movie. That's so funny.
That's
Like,
what I was about
or
to
in
say.
a movie
Yeah.
theater to be like,
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
fair. Like,
He took me to a couple movies. He took me to see Ice Age when
Really?
it came out. He loved Ice Age. We would watch that every time. Ice Age and Toy Story would always be. He loved but he specifically really loved Ice Age. Like every time I wanted to put that on, he was like, "Yeah, let's do that." Like
That's
He probably
funny.
just took it as a time to like take a nap or some shit.
No,
He's like,
he would.
"Papa, do you see
He
that?"
would
And he's
sit.
like,
He would sit at that chair. He would always sit with the mess on the table, and he would watch it intently. Either that chair or the other chair that
He's
was
gonna
over there.
fucking kick your ass for telling him this table was a mess.
He would.
He's gonna fucking whoop
he
your ass.
he knows it was a mess. He knows.
Yeah.
How dare you insult
He
my
would-
table?
He knew, but it was only a mess to others. He knew exactly what was on that
He knew
table.
what he was doing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
"Where's the bill from 1944? Right here."
1944.
I have the registration for the toaster that no longer works.
He's gonna watch this podcast and be like, "You."
Oh my God, he's ridiculous. Oh, that's good. That's so funny. What about you? I guess Jaden, you probably actually both of you had to deal with Jared's obsession with Spider-Man by osmosis. I would imagine in some ways too.
Yeah,
Something to deal with.
because I can't remember.
Deal
I
with it.
can't,
Dude, same. I was just about to say the same thing. I don't remember that as
I
a
can't
kid,
remember.
To be
I
honest.
can't remember like
It's fake
what
news.
I saw
He's a
first.
faker.
I remember seeing Spider-Man 3, the third Tobey one, and that may be why that's such a high movie for me because a lot of
Just
people
nostalgia.
hate on it, but like thinking about it now, that's likely why I put it so high in my rankings because it's the first one I remember seeing.
Yeah, that was the first
I
one I saw
remember
too,
where
but
or
it
when
also
or-
terrified me.
Yeah, the
Because-
Goblin was scary.
Venom.
Yeah, then he's not in
Oh,
that
Venom.
movie.
Oh, is that Venom? I gotta watch.
Are you
the
dumb?
old ones
Harry's
again.
in that movie.
Are you
right?
dumb?
Venom's
Like, are
in
you
that.
actually dumb?
Before we get
No, Matt's very intelligent.
before we wrap up, we have to talk about Ned
The goat.
because
Goat, dude.
Jared fucking hates Ned.
I am with Jared on this.
Yes. Thank you.
I don't know why I don't like him so much.
Is it because he's like chopped as fuck? Or
no.
I don't know.
Wow,
like
I didn't know we were
just
shaming.
I just never I just never believe him.
Yeah.
Like I just never believe him, and I think I didn't understand. There's got to be something to the storyline of how he got hooked on those energy drinks, and like, and MJ was like ripped it off of him and then showed it to her boyfriend. Like I pulled another one off. Like I was just like, that was such a weird. They don't do anything not on. I feel like without purpose. So there must be some kind of clue there, but I just don't like Ned. I just don't like him. And I don't know if a different actor would do it. I don't know what it is.
Okay, I'm not defending Ned, but I'm also not saying I hate Ned.
I just
I'm
don't
neutral.
trust him, which maybe is why maybe he's a
Well-
great actor because I don't like him and I think he's going to become the Hobgoblin.
But
Yeah, I mean,
no, I
in
get
no
what
way-
you're saying, but please don't do that,
in
Marvel.
No Way Home, he was using Doctor Strange magic,
That's what I'm saying. He has
which
magic.
isn't normal. Like not everybody can just put on the sling ring and do magic. So like, yeah, like I think.
And he
fucking-
said, I'm not going to turn into a villain and kill you. Like he
Yeah,
literally,
yeah,
like, I'm
yeah.
like, that's That's comic book
like,
101.
it would be such a cool. I think it'd be such a cool storyline to tell the thing where he's like been always such a loyal friend, like been so like goofy, happy, like derpy kind of, and then if he turns on him and then becomes like super serious and like I don't know if that actor can look like a hobgoblin.
No, he could not look or sound like that.
I don't know if
imagine him doing. Go ahead,
Jared. What does he sound like?
I don't know what Hobgoblin
I cannot
like.
do. I cannot do a Ned. I can't do a Ned impression. What is he even?
Try
Do you
what the
remember Bob
hobgoblin
Goblin?
would sound
Think
like.
of James Franco's.
Do you remember
ugly-ass
Bob
dude
Goblin?
looking into the camera like
Wait,
James was good,
But James,
dude.
I could
What?
believe like. Well, James Franco didn't play a hobgoblin. He played the new Goblin,
The
which is
new Goblin.
Sony's version of it. He wouldn't. He would have sounded equally as dumb doing a goblin
That's
laugh.
what I'm saying. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
One
no.
more on Brand New Day. One more thing on Brand New Day is why was Zendaya crying when they froze?
I really think that's a nothing burger.
Is that a nothing burger?
I
I probably
really
agree
think
with
it
you.
is.
Maybe
Everyone's analyzing that, and I
Everyone's
promise it's a
shitting
nothing
shit in the
burger.
bed about that. I just
I
can't.
know.
No, I disagree. I think
Jean Grey.
I think Jean Grey messed with that memory a little bit because two things. One is they found out that nothing happens while they were blinked out, so they couldn't really have any thoughts or memories as far as they knew.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
And like they took care to show the people that were outside of the realm of the bubble could still act. Like there was the dog barking at somebody or something like that. So like I think it was meaningful, and I think that she, for the brief instant she was in Spider-Man's head and then got squeezed out, she knew that those two were like, she had to make up for being so horrible is what I think. Like she was like, all right, I crossed the line with using the MJ's body thing. That was kind of messed up. So I'm going to give you a little bit back.
Run over a bunch of people and accidentally murder people.
Then I saw this TikTok where this girl was like, saying like, why didn't MJ, after she read that letter, just be like, yeah, I know I don't currently love you, but I might as well. Like, it's obvious. Like,
like
we got along. Like, what else did she have planned? Like, it was so messed up. But anyway, I think she got some memories back. That's why she was up on the roof.
Right.
But I don't know what happens to MJ in this world, in the new like universe.
Well, because Jean Grey definitely like she knew what was going on in MJ's head from being in there originally when she kissed Tom. So
if she let Ned have memories back, she's going to let her have memories back too.
That was the thing that that was
but we don't
debunking
know.
it, was that everybody was like she shed a tear because she was going through something traumatic, but I totally forgot that they don't ever remember anything. It's just a point A, point B thing.
Yeah.
It's just like, why am I on the London
crying
Bridge?
because she wouldn't be scared. She's not present. So I feel like there had to be some sort of emotion happening while she was in that, maybe remembering it as well, and then rubbing the Black Dahlia necklace on the rooftop where they always went to is definitely like is almost just as much confirmation as him saying Peter after doing the handshake. I feel like they're two in the same thing.
I think the Peter thing is just him realizing that Peter is Spider-Man because MJ mentioned in the apartment. And then in terms of the crying thing, when she does that thing to the whole city, she's just freezing in time. Like she's not doing something to every single one of them memory-wise. That's why I think it's just her. I think it's just good acting. I just think it's her because if you're frozen in time, you're like, what the fuck's going on? Like, you're going to be freaking out. I think she's tearing up because of that. I don't think, because Jean, even when she has the city frozen, Spider-Man, like, she's not doing that and messing with mind. She's just freezing you in time because Jean can do that. Like, she can just freeze you and stop you.
Yeah.
And you know that that's what's happening because when she talks to Peter, she goes into his mind and she shows that she wasn't in it already. So she's not freezing people and showing them memories while she's doing that. I literally just think it's Zendaya good physical acting, being like, I'm frozen in time. What the hell's going on? Literally a month ago, I got turned to dust by Sentry. This is a freaking nightmare here. Like, it's like I think that's what it is.
I don't know. I didn't think she was aware of it. I think Jean could go into multiple minds at once. That's my theory.
You're right. I think Well, for sure, when she goes in the mind, like when she enters the mind, you don't, and like she takes it over, like takes you over. She doesn't remember, but I think when she does her like freeze power, like what she was doing with that, that's I always choke. That's different. I think they all knew that was going on, and I can't remember. I need to go back and watch and see when she finishes doing that, like when she stops. I don't remember how everyone like reacted. Like I forget if it was something where they just like went on with their day, or if everyone was like, what the heck like just happened. That will tell us exactly what we need to know, but I can't remember.
I can't remember if they showed MJ after that.
I think they showed Ned falling over and then MJ just being like I think Ned fell over. I'm pretty sure.
Not even just them, but like also just all the people like in the city. Yeah, like after
I did just think about the fact that someone was likely on the hopper at that point when they were frozen in time with a shit turd just.
You
know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely was someone.
Imagine that.
We're cutting
it.
We could go out.
One homeless man was really on crack that day and was just.
There's one thing, and I know you're probably trying to wrap up here, Matt, but the coolest thing that I finally like fully confirmed that made me, I was like, oh wow, yeah, this is just great. That like was completely obvious and they completely explained, but like fully understanding that Jean Grey saved Spider-Man's life at the end using her powers was like, I was like, she's like completely not a bad, like she's not at all. She just like was trying to find her fucking sister.
Yeah.
And was just pissed at Spider-Man that not only was he defending the people that takes away people like him, but also keeping her from her sister. And like that, realizing that, kind of like renewal of a character and saving him, and you could even see when she was in the park and she was breathing as Peter, their breaths were simultaneous.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Oh wow, she just completely saved his life. He would be dead without her powers.
Yeah,
I was like, that's amazing.
They should have cut the part where she ran a dude in the traffic, though, because I thought that was a little bit much.
Yeah, dude, because just completely murdered that guy.
She was not...
like her going into the X-Men, maybe it's going to be a little extra like that. Like, you know how they kind of, like, behaved Frank?
Yeah.
Like, maybe she'll be, like... Because X-Men is gorier. Like, X-Men is that. Like, X-Men is supposed to be, like, crazy shit, putting people in the
she
traffic.
also isn't a villain.
Yeah, she's never been that
that's
way.
True.
She's never been that. She's only a quote-unquote villain when she loses control and becomes the Phoenix. But that's not... Like, she's never done anything that evil. I can even let the whole MJ on the roof thing slide, even though it's borderline assault. But, like, it's, like, the running a dude in a car, an old guy that definitely died or was paralyzed by that. Yeah. Like that was a little much. I would have just not done that, and I wouldn't feel so like, how the heck are they just gonna have her as a good protagonist in the X-Men? Mind you, probably a second lead other than Wolverine and the X-Men, like to Cyclops. Like, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, that's interesting. It'll be interesting when they all tie together to see how her storyline develops. I was a little distracted by the Stranger Things homage.
Yeah, like, there was a lot of that.
Running.
Yeah, the slow motion running.
Him like Vecna.
Even Claudia was like, "Why didn't they play running up that hill during that scene?" Yeah. Like it was so obvious.
What did she think of the movie?
She loved it. We went and saw it twice.
Yeah.
And really, really liked it. And she would go see it again. We were talking about going to see it again in IMAX. But she's way deeper. Yeah, she has homework. She's in a class. She has way more deep Marvel lore than I gave her credit for. She she knows all of it. I was like, oh my God. So
hell yeah.
Yeah, but she's like,
Did you
do homework.
Did you know that scene where Punisher carries in Spider-Man to the hospital is like an excerpt from a comic? Like when I saw that, I was like, I can't believe we're here right now. I pulled it up in case you want to see it, but it's literally, I mean, he's in a different suit in the comic. He's in the Iron Spider suit, but
yeah, I wish they ripped his face.
But that's from a comic. Like that, they basically, I mean, they paid so many tributes to comic covers in that I can send you a TikTok that goes over all of them. Like I pointed out each one. I was like, holy crap. Like, and then they did that. And I was like, I can't believe that they did that.
It was
so
clear
many
that
cool little
the people that
details.
made it are super fans, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
And like deep lore and knowledge and appreciation for that. I don't know. Did they mention or have anything about Stan Lee in this one? They usually
he's
pop. I know he's gone, but I wonder if they had like anything.
I don't think so.
Any Easter
I don't
eggs?
know
of
why
Stan Lee
they
in there?
don't. I don't think so. I don't know why they don't at least do that. They haven't done anything since the last movie that he was in for a cameo, which I think was Far From Home. I thought they would do something like every movie, like a little thing.
I bet
You're
she's
right,
in there
that-
somewhere. I bet she's in like on
Maybe.
like a TV in the background or something. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe you're right.
They had BMW splattered.
Oh
all
my
over
God,
it,
right?
and
he was
shit,
the old guy that died.
which was awesome.
Yeah,
that was the product placement was so almost ridiculous that I was like,
Yeah, it
good
was
for them.
ridiculous.
You know, like
Good for you.
it was not quite like. Did you ever see the Wayne's World product placement?
yes. Oh, dude, me and Delilah watch that like once every week. The one where he's with the pill, he just drops the one pill and then say,
Little yellow new print.
yes, that. Oh my god, I've loved that scene. Thank you so much for bringing that up.
It's like Pizza Hut and Doritos,
Yeah.
and he holds them up like it's just so
Yeah.
perfect.
His face, dude, that he makes, that Wayne makes with that stupid Mike Myers looking face. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Amazing.
it's so good. That whole sequence is so good.
Yeah, they just didn't have to do it. They just put it in the background and think we didn't like, but we noticed. I
Yeah.
was like, that bureau ad, Tom, you bastard. Like just sneaking it in there next to the Lysol wipes. It makes no sense. But then I bought some.
Grounds, you know.
Then I was like, let's try it. You know,
As you
we'll
should.
see.
How is it?
I didn't try it yet. But
Probably
we'll see.
balls,
It's in the
to be
fridge.
honest.
But all right, gentlemen, this has been really fun. I guess we'll catch up in 3 years when the next movie comes out and see if our predictions were right.
Maybe more. Maybe it's a
Yeah.
decade. Who knows?
Yeah. No, let's do it sooner rather than later.
Yeah, good stuff.
Wait, should we make a
Mhm.
theory on when do we think it's coming out? Like actual
Ooh,
genuine
predictions.
Like
A new
genuine.
Spider-Man solo movie.
Like the new Tom Holland movie that's coming out, the fifth
Mm.
one.
2030.
Summer 2030.
Mm-hmm. Because I mean, the next 2 years are already booked. You got Doomsday this year, then you got Secret Wars the year after. So 2027.
I'm gonna say 2029.
I would
Don't
say
you think
either
it gets
2028, 2029.
Bumped up in the queue since it just made $1 billion in a weekend.
so.
Like,
It could. That's a good point. Yeah.
Past two have made $1 billion. Yeah.
but
Just
over
knowing
time, this was one
Sony-
weekend,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They're gonna be like,
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna change production schedules and get this thing going.
Yeah.
Maybe
I could
don't know.
I could see maybe 2029.
As
But I
much-
think he's gonna be a lead in Secret
Yeah.
Wars. Like he's gonna be
Oh, really?
yeah, he's 100% because that's when I guarantee that's when he's gonna get the symbiote.
Well, he
suit.
should have died at the end of this one, and then he would have had the symbiote. No.
That would have
here's
been
the thing,
really cool.
He should have fucking died in the end of this one.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't in Doomsday, and that's why, because he's dead.
Yep. And then
And then he's in
resurrected by the
Secret
symbiote.
Wars with the symbiote.
I agree.
I don't know why they didn't do that.
I think they did. They said there was a lot of talk about how they changed the ending, and the ending that they chose, this one, was like the least popular in terms of like the screen testings. But I think that it was in the plan to have him die. But then they're like, nah, this is gonna make too much money. Did you guys stay for the end credits, Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're probably gonna show him in Doomsday on Battle World or in an end credits. So they probably changed it so that they could be like, oh, we want people in seats now. I think they thought people would be pissed thinking that he would, if you don't know that the symbiote does that, then you would think that he's actually dead. But
like that would've
I
made
agree.
more.
I agree they should have. That would have been such a cool thing.
that was my theory the whole time. I literally told Jaden, and he cooked me for it. He was like, "Oh, he didn't die."
Hold it.
Nah.
I'm like, dude, it just would have been good.
Yeah.
It would have just been fucking peak.
The movie's already a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
No reason to kill
I mean,
the
for
fricka,
sure,
you know?
for sure. But he's gonna die.
Yeah.
He's gonna
But
die.
he hasn't
That's
even
what's gonna
become
happen.
a photographer. He hasn't worked at the Daily Planet. Like, are we skipping all
fair.
of that? Like that whole life thing?
Maybe.
Because Peter Parker grows up and starts like a tech company. Like,
Yep.
Tony Stark. Like they could go all into all of that.
And it was.
How do they do the symbiote suit otherwise?
I mean, that can be. He doesn't die in Secret Wars when he gets a symbiote suit.
He's pulled out of the grave.
He doesn't.
No,
always
that's
have
a
to be
later.
killed to have
That's
it.
a later comic. That's like late, maybe early 2000s comic, or maybe late 90s. The Secret Wars, he gets it because he messes with one of Reed's machines, and the symbiote was in that, and it latches onto him, and that's how he gets it. Him dying and resurrected happens in a Seth. I think I could be wrong, but I think it happens in a Seth MacFarlane, not Seth MacFarlane. Yeah, Todd McFarlane. God,
Here we go.
not Family Guy.
Here we
Todd
go.
McFarlane comic. That's when he does that. But anyway, Matt, watch Daredevil.
Yeah, I think we gotta.
Yeah.
I think we gotta
And
do it.
we can do a podcast in between
on that.
there on that.
Yeah.
Like I'd love to do one after every season and,
God,
and
I need to
talk
rewatch
about it.
actually. now that I
You've
think-
watched it,
Well, not
Daredevil?
Yeah, you could say.
All right. Well, I want to
I
watch
kind
it.
of
We'll watch
skimmed
it
it a little
together.
bit, but
Alright.
it's definitely good.
All right.
I hope that this movie comes out in about 2 days, but my actual genuine thought of when the next Tom Holland movie comes out is probably what Justin said, like when I graduate. So like probably summer or like winter of 2029.
I can see that.
So yeah, I'll be 18 by this movie comes out, which is
There you go.
great.
It's crazy.
Heck yeah. It's
you go.
nuts.
Yikes. All right, gentlemen. Well, this has been fun. It's good catching up. This is awesome. Thank you guys for doing this. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
It's been great,
Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Under my skin, I've got you deep in the heart of me, so deep in my heart that you're really a part of me. Yes, I've got you under my skin. I've tried so